Yeah, well, good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. Right, what I've got for us today is a Stovax Stockton door, and the main seal's okay, but the P seal is completely worn away. The outer covers come off and the inside just fell out, so it's ready for replacing. While you weren't looking, I put some WD on the screws because these can get stuck with that constant heating and cooling and the corrosion. So I want to see if we can get these undone first. If not, we'll have to do something else. Maybe not here, maybe in the workshop, but let me go and get some Allen keys and see if we can get these out. A trusty set of Weir Allen keys here, look. Now these are domed head nuts with a tiny little Allen key. They're not the best really, they could do with maybe being a proper socket. No, but yeah, let's come undone that one. Yep, and that one. Yeah, and that one. Okay. Excellent. Oh well, that's good. Makes life easier, that. You see how the dome head ones. If I tend to replace these with either bigger Allen keys, as you know, a bit stronger maybe, or a nut, where if the Allen bit strips, you can at least get some grips on it. But anyway, they've come out, so I don't worry about that for now. Nope. I'm going to give the glass a clean, as well as replace the seal, check the glass seal's okay. Now what this bit does is seal off the air coming from in the lower air inlet here. It stops it going up, it seals against the grates in the stove and stops the air going directly up the glass. It channels it through the grate and through the fuel, increasing efficiency, making sure the air goes where it's meant to go. There we go, let's get that glass out. It's a bit stained, but it's not broken, so we'll clean that last. And the P seal has got a sticky back on it, and it sits along that bottom lip, along there. It sticks down like that, and it forms part of the glass seal. Oh, I'm going to mess the camera up. There we go. There we go. So that's now scrap. Just going to have a little brush around. It is all good. That seal looks okay there. Okay, so I've got some more P seal in the van. One moment. It's from a different supplier than normal, so it's a little bit different. But it will be fine. It hasn't got the self-adhesive bit on it, so let's see what we can do with that. I'm going to change these black ends for a bit of white tape, I think. Okay, I'm going to get some scissors and some white tape. White tape. Might as well have it uniform, haven't we? There we go. Oh, gonna mess with that. There we go. Just gonna trim that. In the bin. So I'm gonna do the same there. If the screws don't come out, the usual trick is to get the TIG welder on it and weld a nut over the head or whatever's left of the stud if the head's snapped off, and that 90% of the time gets the screw out. You might have to do it 2 or 3 times, but that usually works. Got that trick from a marine engineer. He says that he used to extract lots of bolts out of boat decks using that method, and it was always successful. Okay, so next step is the seal soft coat. I'm going to give the glass a clean before we put it back in. So let us move that door out of the way. Get that. Allen keys up there. I don't need the WD anymore. I don't need that anymore. Got my scissors. Nipex scissors. Perfect. Using just a hotspot stove glass cleaner. Sort of foams up when you spray it. Leave that to do its magic. Yeah. Bit more there. Let's get a glass scraper. just use these cheap, it's from Wilco's, this one. Cheap glass scraper with a little blade in it. And on the thick stuff, you just give it a good scrape. You can get some pads with a real fine wire wool, that's it, wire wool on them, and they're very good. They're quite expensive, but they're effective. They don't last very long either, but they're good for cleaning glass without scratching it. I hope you can see okay. A little bit there, look. Let's give it a good scrape everywhere, look. Give that a wipe, see what it looks like. Not after perfection on this, just better, and we'll be fine. The glass has got some marks on that are permanent, sort of a clouding effect. You'll see that when it dries. And no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to get rid of that. That's definitely better. Better. Get the door. Here comes the door. And the glass in place. That P-seal runs along the ridge on the door there. That is good. So we're just going to roughly put the clips back on. Slide that glass over a bit. There we go. Not going to tighten them down fully just yet, just snugly with my finger maybe. I need a little stool for this, bending over actually back. Now this is my only job today. I'm taking the rest of the day off. I've been too busy at the weekends to enjoy myself, and I've neglected the grass at home and other things, so a bit of catching up. And this job was booked in a few days ago, but she had to move it, so I've come out on my day off really to do this. It's not a problem. Not a problem. What I'm trying not to do is get that flat part of the P seal on top of the seal that's already there, because it'll lift the glass up and it won't seal correctly. So it is in a good place, but we'll position it better once we've got the glass a bit snugger. Alright, tighten that up. Let's turn it around. So we can see the P seal there. I'm just going to, it's not unsightly, but I'm just going to pull it down a bit so it's not as visible. I don't want to pull it down so much that it's not going to be sealed properly. You can see that. Just there, it's just slightly above the door, but I think it's because it's a different make of P seal. I'm sure the original Stovax one hasn't got as long a tail on it, if you know what I mean. That will do. Let's tighten them out. There's some shooting going on. Oh, bird scarers. Alright kids, so that's the P seal replaced. It is flush. If I just lift it up there, it's flush with that ridge there, you see, under the cast bit. So it's flush, which is what pushes against the grate in the stove. So I'm just going to go and try and fit this, make sure it fits nicely. Give this glass a tap. If it rattles, you know it's loose. If it doesn't rattle, it's fine. Okay, so I'll end this video now. If you have any questions, just make those in the comment section. I'll try and answer, and I'll see you on my next one. Have a great day. Bye now.